Hey everyone, I'm Marina from the University of Georgia Intensive English Program. Today I want to talk about how you should manage your time when writing the Writing Prompt 2 for both the IELTS and the TOEFL. The Writing Prompt 2 for IELTS and TOEFL are both quite similar, so this structure applies to both tests. Now the difference is that on the IELTS it's a paper-based test, and you have to write at least 250 words and you have about 40 minutes to do it. The TOEFL is a computer-based test, so you'll be writing all of your notes and writing your essay or typing it on a computer. And you need to write about 300 to 350 words, and they only give you 30 minutes to do this. So beyond these differences, the question types are really comparable. So everything I'm going to say you can use for both of the tests. On the screen, you can see how I recommend you should manage your time for both tests. Since the time limit is a bit different, you'll notice that the times change, but the structure stays the same. The first thing that you need to do is really read the question carefully. You should spend at least 1 full minute reading the question and really understanding it. Think about exactly what the question's asking you. How many parts does it have? Some questions are quite simple and only have one part, but other questions have multiple parts, and you need to make sure you answer every part. So let's look at an example. Here's a type of question that's really kind of simple. Grades encourage students to learn. Do you agree or disagree? This question only has one part. There is one statement, and you have to answer if you agree or disagree. That's it. Other questions are more complicated and may state something like, there seems to be an increasing trend towards assessing students through exams rather than continual assessments. What are the advantages and disadvantages of exams as a form of assessment? In this question, you have to talk about both the advantages and the disadvantages. And even though the prompt doesn't specifically say it, you always have to give your opinion as well. So this question has 3 parts. It is extremely valuable that you take this minute to try to figure out what the question is asking. If you misunderstand the question and you don't answer all parts, it will greatly affect your score. So make sure you do this. It only takes a minute and it's really simple. It can definitely help you improve your score. Once you know what the question is about, then the next step is to write an outline of your answer. Writing an outline is really simple. You should spend about 2 to 3 minutes doing this, depending on whether you're taking the IELTS or the TOEFL. Do not skip this step. I know you don't want to waste any time, but making an outline is really important. It'll help you with the cohesion, coherence, and organization of your essay. Your outline should not be written in full sentences. It should just be basic notes to help guide you so that you know before you even start writing what your body paragraphs are going to be about. So let's look at an example. Remember, your outline should only take you about 2, maybe 3 minutes to write, so it shouldn't be something that you spend a lot of time on. When you're practicing for the test, do the outline step 2 and make sure that you don't spend too much time on it. You can write sentences later. Just get your ideas out and try to figure out what it is you're going to write about. Remember, you have to have reasons for your opinion and you have to give examples. So spend this outline time coming up with those things. So let's look at my example here. So if my question prompt was, extreme sports such as skydiving and skiing are very dangerous and should be banned. To what extent do you agree or disagree with this view? My outline may look something like this. First, I would decide if I agree or disagree, or if I wanted to explore both options in my essay. I decided that I wanted to disagree. Then I need to come up with the 2 main points that I will discuss in my body paragraphs. Each body paragraph should discuss only one supporting reason for my opinion, but they should each include examples for why I feel the way I do. I decided that in my body paragraph 1, I would discuss how extreme sports are good exercise and can help you keep fit. In my outline, I made sure to note 3 extreme sports that I want to mention in my essay, and notice that only one of them was mentioned in the prompt. So I'm showing them my use of vocabulary and understanding what extreme sports means. Then, my second body paragraph will talk about how athletes that practice extreme sports must learn to keep calm under stress and when they may be in dangerous situations, and how this could help them in other aspects of their life. Finally, my conclusion will bring it all back together, but reiterate that I think that as long as safety precautions are followed, extreme sports should not be banned. After you make your outline, all you need to do is write. On the IELTS, you have about 30 minutes to write, and on the TOEFL, about 24. But since the TOEFL is on a computer and you'll be typing your answer, usually this is okay, as most people type faster than they write. Finally, you should spend a couple of minutes at the end proofreading your paper. On the IELTS, you'll have about 5 minutes to do this, and on the TOEFL, about 3. You should be looking for words that you need to change, punctuation that needs to be taken out or added, any type of verb tenses that need to be changed, different things like that. If you can find even one grammatical mistake to fix, then you will improve your score. Don't skip this step either. It is important and it will help you get a better score. You can find more information on our website at iep.uga.edu. There you can find a model answer as well as more information and the outline and structure here for your time management all explained. Good luck writing. I know you can do it.